A family member had asked me if I knew that there was a registered sex offender living 2 doors down. And I said, no, there's not.
For over a year, this mom of 3 had no idea a man convicted of a sex crime has been living on her block. She didn't want to be identified for fear of what could happen.
Pull that map up and you look and you say, oh, okay, well, there's, my neighborhood's pretty safe. There's no registered sex offenders in my neighborhood. But that's not true.
She didn't know because the state of North Dakota doesn't warn the community about low-risk sex offenders. But after finding him on crimereports.com and looking up his conviction, she feels like someone should have warned them.
It is assumed that their risk has been assessed as so low that such a warning isn't necessary.
There's a lot that goes into classifying sex offenders, according to Dr. Stacy Benson.
It's not about talking to the person and seeing if they've changed and listening to what they tell us. It's about looking at their history and looking at what does the research tell us about somebody with this particular constellation of offenses. What is their likelihood to do something like that again?
Research shows most offenders don't commit another sex crime.
I was upset that we weren't notified to begin with. And then all this Jacob Wetterling stuff getting stirred up again, which is just, it's awful. It's heartbreaking.
The Jacob Wetterling case is tragic, and it's as rare as it is tragic. It is not typical to have an individual have that many victims or to have sexual crimes escalate to that level. And I think that anytime there's, a story that is as emotional as that, and that's, that's on the news and that we're reading about and hearing about, we start to think that that is more common than it really is, and we start to get more scared than maybe what we need to.
For this mom, it doesn't matter high or low risk. She doesn't want to be left in the dark.
The public has a right to know, especially parents. We have a right to know.
Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.